What's going on, everyone? It's harvest day and I'm really excited because this is the first time we've grown sweet potatoes in about 4 years, and I have no idea what we're gonna get, but I'm pretty confident we're gonna get something. So before we get harvesting here, I wanted to go through everything that we did because there's always questions. So the first thing is the pot that we put it in. Quick little shout out to MIgardener fabric pots. We actually reached out to a manufacturer and they made these fabric pots just for us. This is our 20-gallon size. They are huge, well, 20 gallons huge, and they're really, really sturdy. I love the handles, awesome for moving stuff around, and they hold a lot. We put 3 Georgia Jet sweet potato slips in. If you want to know how to make your own sweet potato slips, go check out our oldest video that we did maybe, I don't know, a year or two ago on how to make your own sweet potato slips. Very, very easy to do. It is awesome, so fun, and it saves you a ton of money. We made our own slips with Georgia Jet potatoes, threw them in. There's another variety called Beauregard that we also had, but we did not plant those simply because Georgia Jet typically does better here in Michigan, we find. And we threw them in. The soil we chose was ProMix. We decided to use ProMix because it's a really lightweight, all-purpose, high-quality potting mix. You need something that's gonna drain well, especially in a container, especially with sweet potatoes, so it doesn't rot. So a lot of people ask how long you should be growing your sweet potatoes for before they're ready for harvest. Now, sweet potatoes are not like a normal potato, which are going to eventually kind of just stop growing and die. These sweet potatoes here are actually a tropical vine, and they're gonna continue to grow as long as the weather will allow. And so in theory, you could grow them. We planted these in early April, and we let them go all season long. It's now early October, leaves are changing, pumpkins are starting to be ripe, fall is in the air, cool nights, and these plants are really not showing any signs of slowing down. So ideally you could let them go longer, but what I didn't want to happen was rot. Because these are a tropical vine and because the tubers that they form underneath are an energy store, essentially it has the likelihood of rotting just like any potato would, any tuber would. So I want to get these harvested, especially because we're getting into cooler, damper nights. Now, the final thing I was going to mention is that we did use trifecta to fertilize them. That always comes up. What'd you fertilize them with? We just use trifecta. We fertilize them twice a year, once in the spring when we planted, and then once about mid-season when they started to flower. Your sweet potatoes are going to flower and they'll look like these beautiful little purple flowers. That's at the point when they're starting their tuber development, and that's when we fertilize a second time. But other than that, we've done nothing. We had a couple rabbits come and chew the vines back, so they're a little smaller than they would be. But I'm really excited because I don't know. I never know what I'm gonna get when I harvest potatoes or sweet potatoes. So let's find out together. Now, I'm not entirely sure, but I've been told by quite a few people that sweet potato leaves are edible if you cook them. I'm not exactly sure on that, so please let me know in the comments box. I would be really interested just because these are, I mean, the plants are still fairly healthy and the leaves just look really beautiful. And if I could use, multi-purpose, I'm always all for that. So with that being said, let's flip this over and see what we got. All right, there's no going back. All right, let's see. Oh my gosh. Wow. Check that out. That is super cool. Let's see what else we got in here. Oh my gosh, check it out. This is crazy. So typical spacing is gonna be about 1 plant every 3 feet. And obviously we ignored that because when you have really loose soil, the roots can go down and form rather than out. They're not really competing. But this is really impressive. I mean, to have this so far, this is more than we've ever grown ever in a container. And I'm seeing like, this is so cool, you guys. Oh my gosh, this is crazy. Oh my goodness, I had no idea what to expect. I'm feeling something. What is this? Wow, that's crazy. That's what we grew slips from. Oh my gosh, that's nuts. That might be, maybe that might be, well, we'll see. That might be what that is too. But either way, I'm really happy with this so far. This is still more than we've ever grown. Oh my gosh, check this out, look at that. I love that color, that red color, so pretty. This is nuts, they just keep coming. Maybe a sweet potato, yeah, we'll cut it open and see later, but it's definitely not a bust, I'll tell you that. So there we go. I mean, can I complain? Certainly not. If I would have left them in a little longer, would they have gotten bigger? Maybe, but like I said, we're in October. Are they really gonna do that much more growing? I just don't think so. And also, like I said, because these are a tropical vine, the chance of rotting are pretty high. I also do really think that what set them back in their overall production, if I had to do something different next year, would be protect them from rabbits, because there was periods of time for about the first month and a half to 2 months of their growth where every time they grew, a rabbit would come and just prune them right back. And that's really going to set back, any plant is going to be set back a ton from that. But especially when these are essentially an energy store for the following season. The plant is essentially storing energy it's creating through the sunlight that it receives, through the leaves that it has, and storing it in these roots here. So absolutely it's going to set it back. Now, the next question is always, what do I do next? What we want to do is take these sweet potatoes and put them in a warm location, preferably above 80 degrees. We're going to put them in our boiler room. We have it's a room that has our hot water heater and furnace and stuff. And that room is always a little bit warmer than normal. So we're going to put them inside of a cardboard box inside there for about a minimum of 2 weeks up to 4 weeks. And what that will do is it allows the sweet potatoes to cure and condense their sugars. It's very important that you do that. Otherwise, if you were just to take these sweet potatoes and eat them, they would taste very bland. They're going to concentrate a lot more flavor, and they're going to get a lot more, a lot sweeter by letting them sit and cure. So that's what we're going to do next. And then after that, we can enjoy them. So let me know in the comments box down below, what would you make with these? Sweet potato fries, mashed sweet potato casserole? Let me know in the comments box down below. And I appreciate you guys for tuning in, watching along, and I hope you guys try growing sweet potatoes. It is a really fun crop to grow, and I cannot recommend it enough. All right, as always, this is Luke from the MIgardener channel, reminding you to grow bigger. Take care, bye. Hey, thank you so much for watching today's video. I really appreciate it. If you enjoyed, consider clicking this one. You'll probably enjoy it just as much. I want to thank you for your viewership, because without it, this channel would not be as amazing as it is. Also, if you haven't subscribed, consider subscribing. It's free, and we upload videos every Monday, Wednesday, or Friday. We also have vegetable seeds, fertilizer, or tools. If you need any of those, consider visiting MIgardener.com. Links will be in the description box below. We've got you covered. And as always, we'll see you all in the garden. Take care. Bye.